Hi. In this demo, I'm going to explain about this logging concept. So, in the previous demo, I have completed logging demo, but that one was basic on that logging framework. Now it is advanced level of that logging I'm going to capture in this demo. Let me very quickly recap once again on this logging logging techniques or mechanism in this Spring Boot framework. So basically, we use a login to capture or to generate the logs. Logs are what? Logs are nothing but activities of application which whenever we'll start that application, so log will capture each and individual activities of our application based on that log level configuration, such that it will keep all the details about that application, where it has started, when it started, which controller got called, what is the output, when which one when which this output is given by which controller, which handler, and all this, whether that log level is log level is what, trace level, debug info, warm, or any else. So all these things are going to be captured by which one, that logging framework or logging technique in this. So logging, basically to achieve this logging, we are having logging framework. That logging framework name is what, log4j. This is the very primary framework, but its extended version log4j2 is there, and third we are having that logback logging framework. This logback framework basically supporting slf4j. So slf4j, using this slf4j, we are going to generate logger object. Using that object, we are going to print the logs. We can print in at two levels means uh, in in two ways we can, not two levels, in two ways we can capture the logs. What are two ways? First one is what, on the console based. Console means what, on this console entire logs will get captured, but this console based logging is nothing but what, it is a temporary log generated by that application. Means this up this log will keep available till our application is on running mode, isn't it? Once this log once this application will stop working, in that case that log, whatever has been generated in that console bit, will get what, erased, isn't it? Yes. Hyphen boot colon run hyphen p, then dev. In this dev environment it will execute. Yes. So these are nothing but what, all these are logs only which will get generated, and this is the temporary basis. Our next level of next ways to capture the log is what, next way to capture the log is in the file means what, as we know that we will use file to capture the logs. Means on this file we can keep our logs on the permanent basis on our disk drive, isn't it? So in the future later on, whenever we need to check the details, that who when that log got generated and what was the output, which controller or service will got called, and from where it is called, so everything, entire details will be there in that, such that in future we can, if we need some information, in that case we can get from there and we can perform it, isn't it? So these are the two ways to capture the logs at console level as well as at file level, isn't it? So these are the logs which are getting generated at the console level. It will keep keep available till our program will be in running mode. Once we will close this id, this log will get erased, or if I will run another project, then this log will get erased, isn't it? So moving further for this, we are having log levels, different log levels. Which are the log levels? We are having log levels: trace, debug, info, warn, error. So these are the level of the logs. Level of the logs means what? Trace level is having that high priority, then debug is having high priority, then info is having high priority, then warn is having high priority, then error is having high priority. So low priority is which one? That error. Means what I mean to say, if we will use trace, then it will capture or it will generate the log for each and individual activities, and it will always keep running. So if you are able to see the log level at the root level is what? Trace. So now you see each every time it will get generated, never it will stop. So it will capture each and individual activities at every time, individual unit of time, isn't it? Yes. So this is the trace level. Then we are having debug level. Remember, if we'll use logging dot level dot root equal to trace, then entire will get accessed, means entire will get activated. Debug will also get print, so we are able to see debug is getting printed, as well as info will get print, as well as warn is, if warning will be there, warn will get printed. If error would be there, then error will also will get printed, isn't it? So this is the meaning of which one? Trace trace. If we'll use at this moment debug, in this case debug, and below that all will get executed. Means if we'll use root level as debug, then debug it will generate the log for debug, info, warn, error. If we'll use root level as info, then info will get generated, warn will get generated, error will get generated. Debug and trace will not get generated. So this is the hierarchy. Now if we will use warn, then warn will get generated, error will get generated, remaining will not get generated. If we will use error, only error will get generated, nothing else will get generated then, isn't it? What is the proof for it? So proof for it I am showing over here, since it is the trace level, isn't it? So trace level means what? Debug, in trace, debug, info, warn, error, all will get printed, isn't it? So root level I am having this trace, right? Yes. And let me make it comment, or let me remove it such that will not have dilemma. So removed. Now I am in this controller. This is the controller, REST controller, and REST controller means what? From REST API we can call this controller from outside, isn't it? So in that case it will get, this REST controller will get executed, but to call this REST controller we need to follow the procedure, right? How to call it? So to call this REST controller, inside this REST controller we are having REST API. What is that API? API is what? /add. This is the API. I want to call this add API, which is having what? Type of post mapping, isn't it? But this API, if I wish to call this API, in that case I need to pass to which one? Parameters. Two parameters I need to pass, isn't it? So this two parameter if I need to pass, in that case, so let me call this, and we'll see in the log also which will get generated. But remember, at this moment we are having which one? Log levels. I have this is the log levels at method level. So this is the logs for, this is the log method logs. at method level, isn't it? Logs, we can have logs label at, and we can have log labels, different levels: info, trace, info, warn, debug, error, isn't it? But at this we can use this logger.info to print some message also. So at this moment, if we are able to see, I have printed this logger.info, logger.debug, logger.warn, logger.trace, logger.error, isn't it? And in this case, I have used at this moment label is trace. Means what? For trace, debug, info, warn, error all should get printed, right? These all information should get printed, isn't it? So let me call, and let us see in the background whether it is calling all or not. So this is the post API, post mapping, right? So mapping will have to use post, and which API? Add API I am calling, and this is the port number on which this application is running, 8083, 8083. So on 8083 this application, Spring Boot application is running, and this is which one? This is that address of this system, localhost IP address, isn't it? And it is called over that HTTP protocol, isn't it? Because on because we are going to connect with two systems using this API. So using this API we are going to connect with the system, and that system is remotely available, means remotely we are going to access it. So that will get connected via which one? HTTP protocols. So this add API, I am passing two values, num1, num2. Let me hit enter. See status code 200, okay, request successful, the server has responded as required. So how much we got? 500, means 240 plus 260, how much? 500. If we'll come here and we'll see in this log, so definitely that log might have generated here. So now see, 3000, 3000, where got generated. Now see, inside REST controller API, log level info, log level debug, warn, trace, error all got generated or not? Yes, all got generated at this moment. See, info, debug, warn, info, debug, warn, so info, debug, warn, and info, debug, warn, trace and error all got printed, isn't it? But suppose at this moment in this application -dev.properties, instead of that I am using over here debug. So it will print which one? Debug, info, warn, error, but not trace, isn't it? So let me clear it such that we will have this complete information about this debug, isn't it? Now it will not keep running log, it will not generate at each and every moment. When your something will happen, then it will generate. So let me come over here, let me pass to 200, send it 440. If you will come and see at this moment log level, see info, debug, warn, trace, from where it came, trace, info, debug, warn, trace, error. Let me close this. okay, leave it. So let me put it over here at this moment. Instead of debug, I'm going to use info. So in this case, info, here we are having info only, info, then warn and error should get printed, isn't it? So let me save it, let me rerun it, and then let me come here and call it. So 200 and 200 I am calling. So this 200 and 200, so okay, let me hit in the 400. Now come here and this in case see the result. Log level is what? Info debug warn trace error. Okay, so these things are coming on based on which one? The things which are coming based on this logback one file I have kept inside these resources. So this might be one reason. Let me control A and make it comment all commented, and let me clear this one. After making clear, we are in this here info, here this one, and now let me hit enter at this moment. So 200, 200, 400. So we would also did something got wrong. Okay, so let me come here, control A, control X, and remove it, delete it. Logback spring hyphen. So let us come at this moment. Logback hyphen spring.html, and let me paste it over here. Now this is running at port number 8083. Let me call 8083, let me send it. Now see 800, it is having which level, log level I have used over here. Info means info warn error should generate, info warn error. Now info it is having result, so info having result it is printed, right? Now info inside API log level info, isn't it? So info got printed, then debug got printed, no. Warn got printed, yes. Trace got printed, no. Error got printed, yes. Means if we will use log level as info root, log level dot root as info, so info warn error will get printed. If I will use over here warn, in this case only which one will get printed? That warn and error will get printed. How? Let me make it here 206, hit enter, 406. It will come here. Now see, only warn and error got printed, rest didn't got printed. This got executed but rest didn't printed, even though your result is also not printed. So this is the way we can control this login from here, isn't it? So we can use that logger object is which one? Logger equal to logger factory dot get logger, and this we need to pass which one? This class name with a dot class extension, isn't it? So in this case it will give us one logger object, and using this logger we can set the logs to print message. question is coming, then why we need to use this logger? Because loggers provides a better or standard way to print or display the message over the console as well as into the files too. In very details it will print. How in details? If we are able to see at this moment, so it has printed date with time. Accordingly, log level it has printed one, then process id, which process id is running, then this is what service name, which application is currently executing now, and this is what complete package name, complete which one, and these are the message. These are the message. Message means the message which I have printed, that message got printed over here, isn't it? So it is complete in a structured way. While it will use system.out.println, at that moment this will not get executed. However, we can set this kind of printing message in that system.out.println also, but every time we can't set this kind of values inside that, isn't it? So logger is best suitable for displaying and printing the results, isn't it? Yes. So, and this is loggers. This is the labels of the logs which we can set from properties.file. And remember, properties.file is very much dominant over that the XML based configuration. However, but some contradiction can happen if we use to both places configurations. So this is the logging level. Level means at which level we want to perform this logging. So logging level is what, either trace, debug, info, warn, error. Logging level we have set it as root level. Root level means it will get applicable for entire project. It will be applicable for the entire project, isn't it? That is the meaning of logging level root, isn't it? We can change the logging level also. How we are going to change the logging level also? We can change the logging level at package level also. LOGGING logging dot level dot package level we can give over here. So which package it will come? So this is package level only. This will work. Suppose I am giving at this moment logging dot level here, this one equal to trace. So this trace will work for this payment controller level only, but this warning will work on this root level, means entire project level. So it will come and will call this once again. So in that case it will keep trace, means at trace level it will work on this, and whatever the trace message will be there, it will get so trace means what, it will work for all info, debug, warn, error, right? So info, debug, warn, trace and error all got printed, and for information it has printed result also, isn't it? Yes. So if at this moment if I will make it warn, so if will make warn trace error will come and debug info will not come, so result will also not. So let me save it, let me come here and let me hit from here, and 406 we are able to see warn error. I have used warn here, so warn and error, that's it. So this way we can set this log level from properties.file. Now this properties.file it will set, it will only, we can use these loggers in that in our application, and it will get generated over the console only. But whenever we'll close this application, that log will get erased. So but if we need, if we are deploying it on the production, we need that application log, isn't it? In future something will happen, like so suppose that application will start getting hanged or getting generated some kind of bug. In that case, how will fix it? So for that, log is very much essential, isn't it? We'll go and see the logs generated by this application, and we'll trace that log. Then we'll get to know, okay, at this moment something went wrong, and accordingly we can come into our application and we can fix it out, isn't it? But suppose if log will not be available at our end, at that moment what we need to do, for each and every application, for each and every package will have to scan, as well as in that package will have to go with that classes interfaces, and every many folders, if will have to, then it will have to scan that one, and will have to check it manually, where is the problem, how is the problem, and why it is the problem, isn't it? That is a very hectic and time consuming task. So for that reason, we should keep that log on permanent basis, but in the console it will generate, it is not the permanent basis, it is a temporary basis. So to keep logs as a permanent basis, we can capture this log into the file also. To capture the logs into the file level, we must have to do the configuration for this. So to do the configuration for it, we must have to use XML based configuration file. For that XML based configuration file, where we'll have to use it in the resources folder, we must have to keep that XML file, but once will come in this STS, will not get any kind of XML option. Suppose I am passing over here XML, it is not showing, then whether we should create, how then we'll create it. So just simply come here, choose the files, give the name over here, which one, the name of that file is logback spring.xml. just give this one here, and save it, finish it. So this is the XML based file. So XML based tag it's required, otherwise it will give us that in this kind of could not initiate logback logging from class path logger spring.xml. So for that we need to do the configuration. For that configuration, already configuration is done. Simply I will be using this, but I know this one, so I will be explaining it how it is working and actually what is happening inside. So let me make it uncomment such that it will get activated, and after activating we are able to see that it will go away whatever the error we are getting generated in the console or exceptions, isn't it? Now it is okay, right? Yes, it is okay. Now moving further, so going to capture this into the file level first. Before capturing it into the file level, just let us see there how it is going to be work out. So this is the XML based configuration for capturing the logs. In this case we are having some tags. What are those tags? Inside the configuration tag we are having appender tag, we are having which one, appender tag, we are having logger tag, we are having root tag. So root tag basically defines at the root level. Logger tag, in this logger tag we can define the logger level, either at the package level or up to which level, isn't it? So package level and root level, as well as we are having appender. Appender is basically used for, appender means what, to append something, isn't it? So this appender will be responsible to append, and appending, in this appending logs is going to be generated in so two cases. Appender I have referenced it with two, at the file level, at the console level, means, but for this console, on the console also it will get appended this log, as well as in the file also it will get appended. So this is the reference means what, for this file appender is available somewhere. Where is that appender configuration? So it will come above, we can see at this moment. This is the appender for console level, and this is the appender for which one, file level. So for this file level need to do more configuration. For appender console level, no, don't need to do more configuration. Why? Only patterns in that encoding tag will have to give the patterns only, that's it. So based on this pattern, this log will get generated. So how this pattern is working? Log label. So that log label is which one? Info percent d, and this one is what? Complete year, month, day, hour, minute, second. So this one will get printed at this moment based on this percent d, isn't it? Based on this percent d, it is getting printed. And let me keep over here 5. Let me save it. So we are able to see the space between this each to the 5, isn't it? Now percent d means percent day. Before that I am printing Chandan. So let me save it. Now see, Chandan is coming here, means this percent d is printing this one. Date, month, date means year, month, then day, hour, minute, seconds, isn't it? So this is printed by this one. And let me remove this. This is the what? Thread name. Which thread is currently getting executed? The thread name is which one? This thread name is PayPal service provider. PayPal provider service, isn't it? Now a Spring application name. So application name is which one? Restarted main. This is the thread, and this is which one? Application name. And this logger means it has printed their path. com.hulkire.payment.paypal service provider application. And this is which one? The message generated by this message means this MSG means it will print the message, and percent n means what? Going to the new line. Percent n means what? Going to the new line. So this is for the console printing pattern. Pattern means what? To print logs on the console, this pattern it is following, isn't it? For the file also, this the configuration is just set over here. For in the file also, to print logs in the file, that configuration is done over here. For this configuration, we are able to see the pattern, in which pattern log should get generated. So pattern percentage -5 level, percent d, year, month, day, hour, minute, second. And this is something extra. Then thread name, application name, then logger hyphen message slash n new line, isn't it? Yes, that is okay. And logger dot name equal to com dot hulk higher tech. Hulk higher tech means what? It is the base package level, means com dot hulk higher tech. Up to this whatever the package will be there, that will get for that log will get generated, isn't it? And the label is what? Trace activity is equal to false. So reference file and console will come into the file. So pattern seen, that based on this pattern only that message is going to be generated. It will change that pattern. Suppose in the label I am removing this one, percent d, this one. In that case, if we will see at this moment, this complete, this one will go away. Let me save it. Now see, date and time will not get printed, isn't it? So this is the thread name, restarted main, and this is which one? Your application name, PayPal provider service. Where is that PayPal provider service? This is PayPal provider service. This is your application name, and this is which one? Logger. Printed logger means a complete payments dot PayPal service provider application. PayPal provider service application. This is executing, isn't it? And now this is your message. The starting paper provider service application using JDK this one, and process ID is this one, and this is the location from where this actually started by Dell in, and this is D select repository process this actual, isn't it? So this is the information. Let me refresh the changes. And now in this file level, at this file level, if we are able to see, so because at this moment file level configuration is done, but if we are able to see here, path of the file is not available, isn't it? So path is not available, but where we have set the path we have set at properties level. So for that reason, this file at the rate log4j2.path at the rate slash dollar spring app name dot log. So file name will be this file name dot log. Dot log is the extension, and this will be the file name. In that file, log will get generated. But what is the address? The address is at the rate log4j2.path at the rate. Where is that one? It will come here. It will search in that application properties file at this moment. If they will come, we are not here in that pom.xml. This is the Maven configuration file, isn't it? Here that will come and look for this one, log4j2 path. So this is for the development environment. For development I have set the path. So for this development I am having which one, this log4j2 dot path equal to this one. Here this log will get generated. So the path over here I have provided. For local machine, path is something different. For development, path is different. For production, path is different. So this way you can set the path in the at this profile level, because this is the profile not dev profile, local profile, production profile, QA profile, and UAT profile, isn't it? So inside this profile tag, for profile tag, this is which one, development. Profile level is what, development. In this properties I have set this spring.profile.active dev. Dev will get activated if will run it in the dev environment, and over there I have set, if at the development dev level, it configuration level, if it is running, in that case generate the log where, here. To generate the log path only I have given here, but if will come in this logback. So path as well as file name in which that log will get generated, and in this file name, at this path, in this file name, log will get generated. How? Log will get generated on behalf of this pattern, isn't it? And this is the file name pattern. So file name, how file name will follow the pattern, it will follow the pattern spring app name dot log dot followed by year, month, day, hour, and minute. So here it has set. Let me come to the let me come to this desktop. So in this desktop I am going to make one folder. That folder, let me make it control in. So spring boot logs. So let me copy this path. At this moment here no any log is there, right? Let me come here, let me paste it. Let me copy this one, because this pattern will have to follow. Control C, I am making it comment, coming down, pasting it over here, and giving this path, isn't it? Cut it, come here, double slash I will have to use. So let me remove, let me save, double slash, double slash, double slash, and come here, double slash, double slash, double slash, isn't it? Save it and let me rerun it. So at the file level it will be generating logs in this folder, and that in this folder, if it will be generating that logs, what will be the name of that file, what will be the pattern, so we'll see at this moment here. So let us wait for the started. It has started or not. Following one profile is active, development profile, yes, started profile for this provider. Okay, come here, see, one got generated PayPal provider service, it will come inside, it will open. Now see at which time this log got generated. Complete this is what all this is available here, isn't it? All this is available which got printed over here. If we are able to see info 2025 94602.417. so this is the log got generated here. If we wish to hit from here, it should also get printed in that, saved. Now come here, open this one and see it got executed or not. Started this one, development, and where is the output? Warn an error. So info it has not printed. For printing that info, we must have to make it in info level, right? So I am making it at debug level. Debug. So debug info warn error, all will get printed, isn't it? Now come here, open this once again. So now let me hit from here 2069. Let me hit, total is which one? 2269. Let me close it, come here and open this one. Now if we are able to see 2269 got printed. So this is the log which is getting generated into the file, up to the file level, isn't it? So that's all for this demo. Thank you. I hope it is not much better, but I try my best to explain this debugger at logging framework up to this application level. So I'm not much experienced in this Spring Boot, but still I am working on it and solving it, and I hope I have explained on behalf of my skills and understanding. Thank you.